Hi. Okay, so hi, I'm back. It's me free, and I want to talk about Road to El Dorado because it's one of my favorite movies, and I think it's just worth talking about. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen the movie, I'm going to give you a little background on it. It was made in 2000. It's a DreamWorks movie, and it stars the voice talents of Kevin Kline as Tulio and Kenneth Branagh. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his last name. If it's wrong, I'm very sorry, and I feel really bad actually. He does the voice of Miguel, and if you recognize the names, that's because you might know voice actors or the actors themselves or whatever. But Kevin Kline did the voice of Phoebus in Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is another one of my favorite movies ever. And Kenneth Branagh was Gilderoy Lockhart in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And he was in Swing Kids if you guys have seen that, which I love as well. But I love a lot of movies, so kind of like, yeah. Alright, so, Elton John did all the music in this movie, which was kind of fabulous for me because I love Elton John. And, here's a quick background. These two guys, they're like best friends, partners, and, they are con artists. They end up going to the New World. It's during the 1500s, I think the year's 1513, and they end up going to the New World and finding this place called El Dorado. And Tulio wants to go. Well, he is convinced into going by his friend Miguel because Miguel convinces him there's going to be a whole bunch of gold. And Miguel wants to go because he really likes adventure. And yeah, so the whole story is kind of crazy, and they end up getting there, and they're mistaken for gods because of some misinterpretation of prophecies, and so a bunch of crazy stuff happens because of that, and it's really great. Um, my favorite song in the whole movie, like, okay, seriously, I flip out every time I watch it. I watched it like 12 times in a row tonight. Like, I'm not lying. I watched it 12 times in a row. And I'm proud of that. Anyway, the song is called It's Tough to Be a God, and this is actually the only song in the movie that Elton John didn't sing himself. This is the only one where the two actors sang it, which I love. They're so cute. Okay, so, the reason I love the song so much is because partly through the song, they change out of their God attire back into their regular clothes without, like, showing them to just burst out and they're in their regular clothes again, and they're coming down the stairs. And it's not so much the song itself that like attracts me. The DreamWorks animation in this sequence is just like mind-boggling. Like, I don't know, I just like freak out. Like the way they move, it's like fluid and it's like there's like water. It's perfect. The whole time I watched the part when they're coming in the stairs after they change back into the regular attire, I'm just staring at Miguel. And I like Tulio better, and I'll explain that later. But I can't stop looking at Miguel because his legs, they just move. It's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. But his legs are like fluidly moving. And I think it's really cool. And then the chief dancing later, it's like I love that scene too, so that's just kind of like the chief. He's really sweet. Yeah, so okay, so let me describe the two guys. Miguel is slightly shorter than Tulio, and he has blonde jawline hair and green eyes, like cute puppy dog kind of eyes. He's like really cute and everything. And they're both Spanish. It's kind of nice. Yeah. So then Tulio, oh my god, Tulio. He is, um, he's so, like, really, oh my god. He has wavy black hair and it's like long and tied back in a ponytail. And he has these like blue eyes and dirty and he's tall and he's perfect. And I'm like in love with him right now. Like, you have no idea. All day today, technically yesterday at 3 a.m., all I thought about was Tulio. Tulio in the song is tough to be a god because it's just really good. But like, I'm in love with him. Like, I don't know if I'm in love with Tulio. He's amazing. They're both amazing. But the best Elton John song in the movie is Friends Never Say Goodbye. That part makes me cry because Tulio and Miguel get into a fight and then they're like about to lose each other and I was like, oh my god, it's so sad. But yeah. So the movie's really, really good and it's like colorful, the songs are great, the characters are great, the development in the movie is just amazing. And it's just 84 minutes of pure, it's just legit. You have to watch it. You feel it. Like it's so great. And like watching this movie, like you have no idea. Like I'm just going crazy. And seriously, like I've watched the movie at least 10 times in the past 2 weeks, which it doesn't sound like that much to me, but I know most people are like, I don't watch a movie 10 times in like a year, so it kind of shows something. But like I'm just really, really obsessed with the movie right now. Like, it's so good, and like I'm obsessed with Tulio. It's just so hot. He's so and like I just it's just so sad. He's not real. At least not. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I just really, 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 really love the movie. And I like the bad guy in this movie. Normally I don't like the bad guy. Actually, I like the bad guy depending on what movie it is. But this movie, I just love the bad guy. Partially because he reminds me of Scar, which I don't know if anybody who's seen the movie noticed it, but the way he looks and just kind of his motives and everything, he kind of reminds me of Scar. Chaka Khan is his name. And he's intense. Like, he's awesome. And, like, the way they do him, he's just, like, he's really awesome. Like, they didn't, like, you know how usually they make the bad guy, like, all scrawny and gross and creepy? He's not like that. He's, like, muscular, not, like, gross muscular, but he's, like, good size, and he looks like everybody else in the colony, except with a little more, like, skull mask going on. But he's really awesome, and, like, I love Chaka Khan. Like, not like I wanted him to win, but I just love his character, the intensity he brought to it. And then, of course, the chief is so sweet and cute. Like, I just love the way he, like, acts and everything. And he's really kind-hearted. I mean, after he found out they weren't really gods, spoiler alert, sorry, he still, like, gave him the gold and he built him his boat and everything. Like, I was just like, he's such a good guy. And then, Chell, the girl in the movie. Sometimes girls in movies, especially Disney movies, are kind of iffy with me because they're usually, I'll talk about that another time. But I love Chell. She's sarcastic and she's cute and she's funny and she holds her own in the movie, and I love that. And then, of course, every like animated movie has to have an animal friend, and that's El Pibo, of course. And he's awesome. If you watch the end of the song, It's Tough to Be a God, I think El Pibo's like drunk off the wine or whatever, they're having a celebration, and he like starts making these really weird noises, and my sister's like obsessed with that, and if you just watch the end of the song, it's hilarious. Like, seriously, you should watch it. I'll post the link down below in the description. Anyway, I want to talk about Tulio. He is less romantic than Miguel. Not romantic in the lovey-dovey romance sense, but romantic in the dreamer sense. Like, Miguel is all about the emotion, the spirit, the feeling of things, but Tulio is about the tangible, what he can have, what will increase his wealth. So at first, like when he's going to Dorado, all he cares about is his gold. And then I feel like when they're searching for El Dorado, God, I just named Dorado, it's weird. He starts getting like into it, and it's just like it's great to see him like loosen up. And it's funny because especially at the beginning, he's the only one getting hurt, and Miguel's just like, oh, going along, having a good time. It's really cute. And there's a scene when they're in like the hot tub. It's really hot. Sounds weird, people cut scenes. Actually, they're both really hot. Like, I had the hardest time deciding who I liked better, because Miguel's more sensitive and artistic, but Tulio's smart and clever and witty and rugged, handsome, and yeah, I'm like really, really crazy about it right now. But yeah, that I think about it. I don't know what else to say. Except okay, I'm gonna put a picture of Tulio at the end of this, so don't just like click it out and stuff and then talk and you actually watch this because I want you to see what he looks like. So yummy. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything really, really worth my time to talk about. Like the whole movie is worth like hours and hours of speculation and like looking into and everything. But I can't think of anything like specifically that I want to address right now. Gosh, it's hard. I feel like I'm under pressure. I feel like there should be a quote or something. We should close this with a quote. I love the scene when they're in the rowboat and they both think they're gonna die, and then he's like, "Do you have any regrets?" And then Tulio's like, "You mean besides dying?" And then Miguel's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Just one." And then he's like, "What?" And Tulio's like, "I never had enough gold." And then Miguel's like, "My only regret is that our one adventure's over before it even started." And then they're like so corny, but it's really cute. Tulio's like, "If it's any consolation, you made my life an adventure." And then Miguel's like, "And if it means anything to you, you made my life richer." And they're like crying. It's so cute. Now people's in the boat like rolling his eyes like, "What's wrong with you guys?" But they're just adorable, and I love that movie. So yeah, I think that was worth my stalling the whole minute that I didn't talk about just to get a good quote. So yeah, I love Tulio a lot, a lot, a lot. And I think I'm gonna end it there before I look like I'm crazy obsessed. So, bye till next time. Bye guys.